Okay, so this is a live Love Vibes read. So it's been a minute since I did a Love Vibes reading. So, yeah, we're just going to tap into the collective love energies. Not every message is going to pertain to each and every one of you. Some messages may resonate and some may not, or maybe it doesn't resonate at all whatsoever. So just use your discernment and keep that in mind, okay? So with that in mind, I'm going to pull some oracle first, I think. Let's put some oracle on it. Holy Spirit, thank you. Holy Spirit, I cast down false guidance as vain imagination and any high thing that tries to exalt itself against the knowledge and wisdom of you. I ask for your divine truth to be told only through this reading. Crystal spirits, lying spirits, familiar spirits, I bind you and I cast you out. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Okay. Okay, I just saw a basket with eggs in it, okay? So this could have something to do with, like, either you have multiple options that you are exploring, or there's someone that you're dealing with, okay? I just seen eggs in a basket, okay? So let's see, what is the message? What's the message for the collective? Deja vu, healing, and romance in reverse, okay? So this could be for those of you that are in a situation with somebody that it's like a back and forth thing. Like, it's a broken record. It's a repeat of something. With this, if you look at this CD, it has scratches on it. I don't know if you can see it. It has like little scratches. That X obviously is kind of, you can see it a bit. But back in the day, like when we would listen to CDs and there were scratches on them, what would they do? They would like skip. They would like repeat. Like, it would never get past the whole song unless you cleaned it, or I don't know if any of you guys used to do this back in the day. This is so like early 2000s, but we would put like we put toothpaste on the scratches and then like clean it off, or we would use, I don't think you're supposed to use alcohol, but we would do that and just like wipe it off with a cotton swab or cotton ball and then put the CD back in. And if you were lucky, it would actually play past that scratched part, but if not, it was just damaged and you couldn't listen to it anymore. So for some of you, this situation is like a repetitive cycle. It's like something that never reaches its full completion or something. It's like maybe a lot of false starts are happening. It's just something is not moving right, correctly, or moving forth in some type of way. It's like you guys can't reach this next level or this next phase. And I feel that there's a sign of incompleted healing, okay? The reason why this connection, or this whatever this connection is, for those of you that will resonate with this, is like there's this repetitive energy. It's this repetitive cycle, something that never quite reaches its full development or elevation in some sort. Like maybe it's stuck at a friends with, just friends with benefits, and there's nothing more that's coming out of it. Or you guys been talking for quite some time and this person has not made an initiative to court you, or something with that, or you've been together for years and it's like, okay, well, shouldn't we be getting married? Or give me a second, you guys. Okay, I wanted to make sure the Wi-Fi was, sometimes it like messes with the connection. But yeah, it's like this is a sign of like some type of healing that has not been completely done yet. And I feel it could be like a connection with someone that does not really have the capacity to connect with you in the way that you really deserve, if that makes sense. It's like you're dealing with someone that may be also incomplete within themselves, therefore they can't be the person to be the other half. And when I say other half, not in a place of like you're just split and you're not whole, but in a place of someone that is your equal, you know what I mean? So even if this person is meant to be with you, they're not in a place to be your equal at this time due to some sort of healing. And maybe for you as well, there's a lack of healing as well, where this connection is not able to fully develop. With the romance in reverse, there's a lack of romance in the situation. There's a lack of giving. There's a lack of an equal exchange. There's a lack of growth in this, I feel. This is somebody that you have history with in some type of way. With the deja vu, it's making me think of obviously the Beyonce song Deja Vu, where um, it's like you can't get away from this person in a sense. Like if even if you guys stop talking or you stop dating or dealing with this person, whatever the case may be, it's like there's this deja vu where a lot of things remind you of this person. So it's kind of like something that keeps reminding you of them. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, what is the energy? Let's take a look at like your energy versus this other person's energy. Let's look at your energy. The Ace of Swords, the Tower, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Actually, let's do it like this. You can place the energy, if you resonate, I'm going to pull another like section, and you can you know, discern which section is your energy versus your person. I'm going to do it that way. So let's see the other energy. King of Cups, Judgment, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see. So whoever is this top row energy, I'm just going to read it and you can discern whether this is you or not. There's some type of truth, I feel. Some type of truth deep down inside that you are aware of. The more and more you step out of the situation, you're not so close involved in the situation, and you step out of it, the more clarity you are receiving about it, the more downloads you receive, the more you see clear about this. Because I kind of feel like this is a situation that can be quite complicated at times. It's not something that's completely black and white. It does have elements of it that is not all the way clear. With the Tower card, the Tower, I feel, also can be an awareness that something needs to, or needed, maybe needed to fall apart, or something that needs restructuring. Because I feel like there was a level of comfort, and due to external forces, I feel like more so divine forces, something needed to shift. And I feel like one of you or both of you may be aware that this needed to happen. Whatever it was that kind of fell away or fell apart or caused a separation for some of you, or some type of shakeup in this connection, it needed to happen, because the Tower can represent false foundations. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting like it was just like too many voices, like people involved, or gossip or something involved, or just like too many influences one way or another on one of you or both of you. You guys had your own separate like people involved in the situation, maybe telling you something and telling them things and giving advices and stuff like that, that I feel it was just too much babble, the Tower of Babel. It was just too much, too many voices, too much going on. So the Three of Pentacles, I also feel like as well, like this could have been someone that had multiple connections that they were investing in, or this could be your energy, but I'm getting someone here had like at least one other connection that they were connecting with someone, where they were actually putting forth energy into the connection. And I'm seeing that they weren't actually putting in the energy. It appears to be that this person, or whoever this energy is, whoever this other partner is, if it's not you, then it's your person. One of you was putting in an energy into someone else, but in actuality, it wasn't that you or this person were. It was actually the third energy, and whoever else is on the other side of it. So let's say, for instance, you were put in a third party situation. This person was giving energy to you and to this other person, but not really. They weren't really putting that much energy into it. If anything, the other two parties, you and this other person, were putting the energy forth into this. Or if you want to flip it, if that's you, you know whether you was doing that. But I can see that these two feminine energies, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. These two feminine energies were actually the ones putting a lot of energy into creating something with this person. And this masculine energy was kind of like sitting back and taking it all in. So they were splitting their time up, their time and their energy between two people, this masculine energy that I'm picking up on, but they weren't actually putting in the proper effort, if that makes sense. So the Seven of Swords, yeah, there was some shadiness going on. Someone might have found out about it. I'm pretty sure that whoever was in a third party situation is aware that they're in a third situation. Or if you are not with this person, you're not in a relationship with them, it's like there's some energy in it where your emotions are connected. You're tied to this person emotionally. I'm also seeing there's a sexual tie here. Some of you guys, this is someone you've had sex with intimately, or they were having sex with someone else. There was some intimacy here because you have the solar plexus, the roots, or the sacral actually, and the heart chakra. So I'm getting like there was heart energy. There's an emotional connect, but there's also these sexual ties and energies and roots. There's history here, on both sides, or maybe someone has more history than the other. Okay, because maybe for some of you, you didn't have sex with this person, but there was definitely a sexual relationship with a third party that's here. So that's what I'm saying. And something like told this person, like told on them, like revealed, busted them out, what they were up to, what they were doing. And I feel someone got the download. These black birds are like almost calling this person out, like telling on this person. Because to me, ravens and crows can represent prophecy. And if you look at the Ace of Swords, there's a bird here. So you got this awareness of something. Some of you guys could have had a dream or a download or just an inkling, like something that led you to find this out or to discover this truth, what this person was up to. Like, you're no fool. I feel like the top row is you. If you are the feminine, of course, I feel like that's you. But if you are a male that is more introspective, more intuitive, you may resonate with it. Even if you're a straight male, you could be kind of operating in this feminine energy with intuitive knowing. So yeah, you have the King of Swords. So you could be very introspective or very intuitive if you are a male energy, because you see all these birds around this male. Okay, so the King of Cups is also very intuitive. So this masculine, I feel like, is maybe in a period of introspection as well. They do have to make a decision here with the Judgment card. It's like a final judgment, a truth, an honest truth of something going on with them. Like, I'm getting that they're aware that this feminine energy has liberated themselves. They're not the same person that they once knew. This masculine is aware of it. I feel like you're both very intuitive, and one of you is just maybe more tapped into your intuition, but this person they feel, they sense, they internalize things a lot. But I feel like they feel or they know or they've seen this transformation in the feminine. They are aware that this is a different energy. This person is not the same. You know, they're not in the same energy. And it's due to this tower. It's all thanks to this tower energy that have shifted how things were going in this connection, because it busted this person out. Like, whoever was doing the sneaking around or this deception or the lies or trying to, have their cake and eat it too, or just cause deception into people's lives, they got busted out, like completely told on. You have the Empress here. So it could be that one of these people, or you or this other person, you guys have a child together, or they have a child with this other person. Could even be someone is pregnant too for some of you, but that doesn't have to be for everyone. But I also get this, like, even if there's not children involved, there's something with an evolution, a glow up, growth, blossoming, coming out of your shell. So this person sees a different shift in your energy. If this is, you know, you resonate with the top row where you busted someone in a lie or deception or putting you in some type of love triangle. So you have the Two of Pentacles. I'm actually getting like this person sees that you have choices and decisions and options. They don't feel like they would be the top choice or the top pick anymore. Like they know this because obviously look at the energy at the top, this deception. You know, you can pick and choose where you want to place your energy and your time, and they're not completely confident that you're going to choose them. Well, I don't blame them. I don't. So I'm just going to clarify this. Can you clarify? Holy Spirit. Some of you guys, it's like you guys work together or you guys have a tight-knit circle or something to where you guys can easily find out that you've been dealing with the same person or something. Okay. So Spirit is saying wait and go slow. So this could have been a situation that moved too quickly. Where you didn't give yourself a chance to get to know each other. Like you guys might have rushed into this connection. It just kind of feels like this full speed ahead connection, but it's a connection that never really got off the ground. Like with that deja vu, like I said, this is a scratched CD. So, you know, back in the day when CDs would get scratched, it would never be able to surpass a certain point in the song. So it's like there's something that is like it can't surpass a certain level. And it's really due to healing. There's a need for some sort of healing, and I feel it goes both ways. Like this person is not in a place. I feel like they're working on healing now. If this is a masculine you're asking about, or a feminine energy that takes on more of a masculine quality to them, they're starting to do the healing work. They're starting to go more deeper into themselves. Maybe they're meditating or something like that. This person could be a Pisces. But it's something with this. It's like, it's just the timing. You guys might have wanted something to happen before it's time. There's healing that needed to take place. Further healing in some instance. It's not saying that we have to be completely this perfect person in order to be in relationships or to be loved and all of that. There are just certain levels of healing that we need for certain reasons or purposes. And if this person is not in a place to love you in the way that you need, or they would just cause you pain or hurt, Spirit's not going to condone you getting in a relationship with someone that has the ability to hurt you, to lie, to cheat, because I get this energy from them. If they'll tell you a lie in a situation and you guys are not even together, that's a red flag already right there. So, all right. See, what is the truth? This person's truth. The person that was lying or had the third energy going on, the third party, the love triangle, what is the truth for the collective that will resonate in a way with for those that this is meant for? Holy Spirit. I don't know what comes next. I see life differently now. I watch your social media. So this is somebody that you distance yourself from. Obviously, they don't know they don't know what to expect anymore from this or what's to come next. What's inevitable though is that there's a judgment, like a final judgment. Someone needs to make an assessment about what they want to do, maybe with this connection, or if not just the connection, then just with their lives. Like, what am I going to do? Because there's too much going on here in this person's background. Because as I'm reading their energy, this bottom row, it's not as clear as the top row's energy was. It's like, it's not clear here. And there may be things that are still being healed or worked through or being realized for this person at the bottom row. But I see life differently. So that clearly confirms what I was getting. Like, this person is doing some type of healing on themselves. So they may be maturing, okay, being a little bit more emotionally wise, discerning, and watching your social media. So again, it goes back to the seeing the glow up, seeing the change. For some of you, it could even be as far as, if this resonates with you, you could be pregnant with someone else's child. This could be an ex or someone that you used to deal with that did not really treat you right and they're watching you and they see how you're happy, there's a change in you, or they're seeing you giving birth to things and, you know, different abundances that you're giving birth to, changes in your life. So let's see what else. Let's see what else. The sun. Yeah, it's healing. It's a lot of this person, I feel, is seeing like the light in you, how you're free, that you don't have any any baggage on you. You're not carrying baggage, you're not carrying weight. You're actually very free. It's almost like this person, what they're observing, they're seeing that you're in peace within yourself, or it appears to be that you're in a much better energy. It's like there's a light on you. It's a glow. Let's see. The Death card and the Two of Cups. So this person isn't sure whether this is a complete end, because it's both death and rebirth on this card. So they're not sure if it's a complete end, or does it have an ability to reignite this connection. If you are in fact, single and you're not pregnant, for some of you that's pregnant, this person is perceiving that you are in a new space, a new energy, that maybe you are in a situation with someone that is equally giving to you and they did not. Okay, they're not sure whether, for some of them on the opposite side, where they know that you're single, they assume that you're single, and it's just you, they're not sure whether this is like an opportunity for a new beginning. They don't know. I'm getting like separating the forest from the trees. If you can see like the image in this, the cloaking, they are confused. They may be hiding the fact that they are a bit disappointed in themselves, that they didn't treat you right when they had the opportunity to, whether you moved on with someone else or you just moved on in life, period. So I don't feel like this is somebody that you're currently actively dealing with or in a relationship with anymore. The Strength card, yeah, they see the change in you. This person could have, seen you as someone that was kind of following them, or like following them in a way of kind of being blind, easily manipulated, or that you were just too nice or something. But they're seeing that actually your kindness is not to be taken for a weakness, because you actually are strong. You do have the ability to pick yourself back up, that your love and your kindness is actually very powerful. It does have an effect. So you had an effect or a way with this person. They have some inner child wounds with the Six of Cups. There's some inner child healing that is needing to take place, and that is why this person does the things that they do. There's some type of reflection of an inner child wound. You may have brought out this person's inner child, like this safety, this security, this love, this home feeling. And then you may have brought out the fact that they have wounds and maybe triggered them. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So some of you guys are still healing from this situation. You're still recovering from what happened between the two of you. But you are in a place where you are more independent within your energy, more solid within your energy. You hold value. And I feel like through the healing, you're finding more of your worth and your value, maybe where you weren't seeing it or applying it in the situation with this person. This person does see you as a valuable asset as well. Like you were someone that was really valuable. They see you as very down to earth and very just naturally beautiful or handsome. Just naturally, it's something about you. The trauma and abuse, yeah. So trauma and abuse, this person, they might be used to people that don't really take time to nurture them, to love them, to motivate them, to kind of require more from them out of love. So you could have brought an energy that really required this person to step up, or just you being in your energy triggered this person into feeling inadequate, rather than looking at it as, okay, this is a sign for me to level up, to get better, to grow, to motivate them. And maybe you did motivate them. Maybe motivated them when it was too late to get their act together, but more so for themselves. I see them doing this for themselves, which is what really is the purpose. You know, you're not supposed to be doing your healing work for the sake of somebody else or to get in a relationship with someone. You know, it's for you, and the effects of that will um, be beneficial for others around you, but it's not solely for them, it's for you, right? But the trauma and abuse that I feel like this person is probably used to, like I said, not being loved or nurtured, or um, taken care of and validated by their loved ones in some type of way. So it's very hard to give something that they have never received, or accept something that they've never received. But they are grateful. You have the gratitude card um, as well. So they are grateful for what you gave to them. Like I said, maybe when it was too late. Chosen. Okay? You are chosen. No matter what your zodiac sign is, fire, earth, air, water. You know, you were chosen for something great. You were called to be a light to many, and to this person in particular. And like I said, you came in, and I don't feel like this person really knew what to do with you, knew what to do with this connection. You shed light on this person's deception with that Seven of Swords. There's a moonlight. You shed light, and I feel like you do it in a way, you do it in a way that is like very spiritual, very subconscious. I don't feel like you do it on purpose, but you are a light in a way that also edifies and also encourages and motivates and revitalizes people, and this person in particular. All right, let's see what else. Divine provision. Yeah, this person could have been a Judas. This is at the bottom of the deck. This person could have been a Judas in your life, and they played themselves in the end, where they betrayed you. They forfeited something, meaning like if this was somebody that you cared for, and you did, you know, you were kind to this person, or you were loving, or whatever the case may be, and this person knew that you were pure in intent, but they still insisted on doing wrong, or being sneaky, or being deceptive, rather than being of integrity and being truthful and honest, that bit them in the ass. And instead of you having to say or do anything, they kind of hung themselves, spiritually speaking. The divine provision card, I do feel like spirit is going to further give you guidance. So if you're confused about this, even this person, there's still this wondering, this needing to know, or wondering what's what. Even in that, I feel like spirit is going to give you both some type of divine provision, or steps, or clarity about how to move forward in this situation, or what it is that you need to do moving forward, whether it's with each other or just separating, but nonetheless giving you the insight that you need. Because I feel like you both are, if not equally, then one of you more so than the other is very concerned about what's going to come of the situation. And you saw in the hidden truth card, I don't know what's to come. So there's a confusion, not really knowing, is this something that can be revitalized, or is it done? Can this be reconciled? Can we reunite? Can we find harmony? Can we find balance in this? Or is it something that is done? And if this is the case, again, where you have moved on and you are creating a family, or you're having a child, or something like that, then it's just kind of like, okay, well, how do I move forward? How do I move on past the situation? So this person could have did a number on you, um, in some type of way, like really hurt you, really scarred you, and there's ties here. I do feel like there's a soul tie. If you look at this card, it has a heart, and it has this red string coming from it. So this could be someone that you feel very deeply connected to, or you feel like there's this energy where you can't leave, you can't get away. Remember the deja vu energy? It's like something about this is like, no matter what you do, that Beyonce song Deja Vu, no matter what I do, hey baby Pico, no matter what it is, like, I'm always reminded of you. Everything I see is you, right? So they could also be reminded by you. It's something that continues to pull you back in. But the provision, I feel like the divine provision is going to reveal how to move forward and what to do with all of this, because you don't understand it and they don't understand it. Especially if you had sex with this person, that tie is there, of course, that because you guys have yoked yourselves. But if this is someone that you just had a deep affinity or love for, or you just feel this connection, is something about your past being intertwined because it was for a reason, whatever that reason is. Again, Spirit's going to reveal to you how to move forward in this. You guys are all unique, you guys are all different, so it's not going to be exactly the same message for each and every one of you, or the same outcome either. So take that into consideration. And there's a lot of infinity symbols that I'm seeing as well in these cards. It's something with the infinity. So you guys, I do feel like you guys are connected. You guys might be in some type of connection where it feels like a karmic cycle, something that is repetitive. Okay, or this was something that's meant to break you out of a karmic cycle, and also meant to help them come out of some type of karmic cycle or some type of wounding. But this nonetheless is also a very powerful energy, very powerful connection as well, because of the effects of the connection itself. It can be powerful in effect of a positive or negative, or maybe both. But it's really down to the healing aspect of it. Spirit doesn't want you guys to focus too much on romantic things with this person, but get down to the nitty gritty of what is it that you're supposed to really get out of the situation, or heal, or to understand about it and heal from this more so than anything. And I feel it's the same for this person, not to focus so much on the romantic aspect, but understanding like where things are and where to go from here. It's more so about that than anything else. To get out of this repetitive deja vu energy, repeating the same thing, you know, because it's not working. Okay, you don't want to keep repeating or backtracking and doing it over and over. You want progress, and if it's not meant to have progress here, then it's time to move on. And for those of you that have already moved on, it's just a matter of getting the healing and the lesson and the wisdom from the situation, and leaving it behind. Because you may be like, why is it that this person's still coming up in my experience? Why do I still think about them? Why are they coming in my dreams? And it's really just to get the healing and get the lesson and move on. Okay. And there could be soul ties, cords that need to be cut for some of you. Like I said, if you were intimate with this person, someone might have the initials WY or TY. I don't know if that resonates. Let's see, what's your guidance and advice from the divine? And then let's call it an end. Okay, patience is its own reward. So, yeah, I feel like this is something that you've kind of been dealing with for some time. This connection, or you've been dealing with this person for some time. The scripture that comes with this card is Psalm 65:11, and it says, "You crown the year with a bountiful harvest. Even the hard pathways overflow with abundance." So, this is not an easy situation, but there's some type of reward that is going to come out of whatever you've gone through. Whether the reward is with or without this person, nonetheless, there is a reward. Not because it's like, oh, you went through a lot of stuff, here's a reward for going through it as a punishment, and then you get a reward. It's more so that the reward can also be the healing that you've gained from a situation, or the wisdom that you've acquired, which led you into the arms of someone that actually has the ability to love you. Or the reward is that you helped someone that was a broken spirit, a broken soul, into coming into wholeness or fullness, or finding their divinity, or clinging to the divine and finding their divinity or their healing or their light. That is also a reward in itself. And there's an abundance of rewards that come from hard pathways. It makes it all worth the while. That it could even be that saying of, now I understand why I had to deal with this or this person or these men or these women in the past, because if I didn't, I would have never met you, or I would have never gotten to this place within myself. I would have never given birth to this child. You know what I mean? It goes beyond just, just one specific thing. So like I said, you guys are all unique. Hey, Oasis, you guys are all unique. Your situations are not exactly the same. It's unique. It's its own thing. So I hope this resonates. Yeah, because the Two of Cups being here, if you look at this, is like they're adding this beautiful element, a colorful element. The colors can represent your auras, your uniqueness, your complexities, your flaws, and that beauty of all these different elements of yourselves individually, and bringing it into one and sharing that together. That's beautiful. If this is the person that you're supposed to be with, and if not, there's someone most definitely for you. Okay. And for some of you guys already have that person. You already have that one that's for you. And this person, I feel like, again, the reward is not in the pain per se, but it's what the pain brought you, what the pain has led you to, the light aspect of it. And it could be painful. It's a painful process with the death card. It's not fun, the tower. Okay? But there is light at the end of it, the sun. So that is the reading, the love vibe. I do hope that resonates. Okay. So much love to you guys. I appreciate you. If this reading resonates, go ahead and give it a like, or you feel like this may be helpful to someone else that you know that may be going through the situation. If you feel led to send it to them. Yeah, this is your reading, y'all. Much love as always. Be blessed, be safe. Take care. Peace.